Hi, this is Dr. Fab Mancini, and today we're going to be speaking about the reasons why you're not reaching your full potential. You know, this is a question that I ask myself often because I want to reach my full potential. I want to be the best version of me that I can be. So there are three things that I have found that have kept me from doing that. The first one is not having self-awareness. So what is self-awareness? Self-awareness is when you really understand who you are. What is it that makes you be excited about things? What drives you? What is it that you are interested in? What is it that you want to do with your life? What is it that you want to do for others? You look, right now the self-awareness is understanding that where you are is exactly where you need to be. There is no sense of living in the past or living in the future. That's what keeps most people from truly fulfilling their potential. Either they're dwelling too much in the past, meaning, I wasn't raised with as much love. My parents didn't support me. My teachers didn't encourage me to be better. My friends, they said that I would never become what I said I wanted to become. That's all in the past. So you have to let it go. You have to forgive it. And then some of us are just waiting too much into the future. I'll be able to do the best version of me when I get to make so much money a month, or when I get that corner office, or when I get that perfect relationship. Right now, I want you to know you have to be able to have self-awareness, and that is accepting where you are right now, accepting it fully and understanding that where you are right now is not your destiny. It's only a position that you are only on standby for just a minute, and then tomorrow you're going to be somewhere else. The second quality that I have found that have kept me from fulfilling my full potential is low motivation. If I'm not motivated to do something, I'm not going to do it to my full potential. So you got to find those things that motivate you. What is it that inspires you? What is it that gets you into that mode of saying, I want to go from being ordinary to extraordinary? Because when we do that, all of a sudden we recognize that we have a lot more potential in ourselves. You see, most of us right now know exactly one thing that we can do to improve 10% our performance, whether it's in relationships or whether it's in business. 10% can be improved by just one thing that we can do different. But you have to make sure that you keep those things motivated for yourself. You got to make sure that you understand the things that you really want to do with your life, the things that you really want to contribute to. What is it that it gets you excited? When I'm excited, I know that I attract. That is one of the biggest things in the law of attraction. When you're motivated, all of a sudden it's like giving permission to the universe to say, give him what he wants, give him what she wants. He knows where he's going. That's what motivation is to me. So you got to be able to find what that is. And the third thing that keeps me from fulfilling my full potential is focusing on the wrong qualities. I read a book a few years ago called The Strength Finders. And The Strength Finder is a very popular book in the business world, but it's one that reminds us that we must focus on our strength rather than our weaknesses. That when we put all of our energy, time, money into our strengths, then we can truly reach our potential. The problem is that most of us want to be great at everything. And we focus so much on our shortcomings that we forget that we have different talents. In a business, it's important to recognize that every person serves a role. You can't have everybody be the innovators, or you can't have everybody be the drivers, or you can't have everybody be the work bees. You have to be able to recognize what is your role and focus on those qualities that actually make you strong, that make you be the best you that you can be. That actually is what you have as gifts, I call them. So focus on the qualities, not on the wrong qualities. All right, so let me tell you the three things that I have done to actually allow me now to fulfill my potential. The first one is connecting with your purpose. Many years ago, I went to a seminar in which I learned that all of us should have a life purpose in life. I only have job purposes, right? Career purposes. That's what I've always been taught in business schools and stuff. But in reality, your life needs to have a purpose. So what is your purpose? So ask yourself the questions. Why am I here? What is it that I love doing that I lose sense of time of doing? What is it that others say to me that I'm the best at? What is your purpose? What do you want to leave as a legacy? When it's all said and done, how do you want to be remembered? That is your purpose. And make sure that you crystallize that purpose and work towards achieving that purpose every single day. And you'll achieve your full potential that way. The second thing that I've done that allows me to fulfill my potential is be clear with my desires. You know, I need to wake up every single day understanding what is it that I want to accomplish tomorrow? What is it that I want to accomplish today? You know, the night before I go over my goals, and let's say I have about 20 things I got to do, I pick the 3 things that are the most important for that next day. You know, there was a man that wrote a book, the 80-20 Rule. His name was Pareto. He was from Italy. And he actually said that 20% of our behavior, 20% of our behavior is what yields the 80% results. So I want you to really be clear about what is that 20% of your desires. I want to make sure that you don't spend time, energy, and money on things that really don't matter. Because to fulfill your potential, you can only do so many things in a day. So focus on that 20%. Be clear about those desires that you really want to accomplish, and what is it that you feel is going to give you the greatest sense of fulfillment, that your day was not wasted, that your life is not wasted, that you have all this ability to contribute great things to other people out there, to society, to your company, to your marriage, to your relationship with your children. What are those desires? And the last thing that I can tell you right now that truly has helped me fulfill my potential in life is to take action. I know we've heard it from many personal gurus that action is very important. You see, you can have a thought, right? You can have a desire, but without that action step, you will never get the feeling to attract things into your life. So that action step is that actually makes you understand that it's possible. That's when you go from going into this wish list that I want this in my life, into achieving it, into manifesting it. That action step is so critical. So let's say you want to make more money. So what is it that you're going to do every single day to ensure that you're going to make more money? Let's say you want to have a better relationship with your partner. What is it that you're going to do every single day to be able to ensure that your relationship is going to be the best ever? So the way that I do it is I use the rule of 3. I find 3 action steps to every desire that I want, every goal that I have, every ambition that I have. I find 3 things that allow me to get that and achieve that on a daily basis. And it's got to be on a daily basis, because all we have is the moment. You can't be saying to yourself, I'll wait until tomorrow to do that. As you know, procrastination is one of the greatest challenges that has kept people from fulfilling their potential. You know, the other day I was hearing somebody say that the greatest place in the world where you have the most potential ever that was discovered is a cemetery. Think about it. Imagine all the people that died are buried in that cemetery that never achieved the potential. That's the greatest waste of resource that we have in the world. It's like finding a gold mine, a diamond mine, buried underground with all those wishes, all those talents that were never manifested, because they weren't fulfilling their potential. I don't want you to die, like my friend Wayne Dyer said, with the music inside of you. I want you to die with your music expressed to the world. I want you to be able to wake up every single day understanding that what you're doing right now is exactly what you were born to be. I want you to fulfill your life potential. You know what? The world needs it, and you deserve it. I hope you've enjoyed these tips, and I will see you next time. This is Dr. Fab saying, fulfill your life potential.